Hey yo, what is so good, dweebs? How are we feeling? Everyone, what is good? I hope that we are feeling so fine today. We're feeling so real because today, y'all, the Dweem stream is back after a little hiatus. And today, we get to do our VTuber debut. Everyone, how are we feeling? As I like to call it, this is our time for our VTuber debut 2.0. It's time for our VTuber Dweeby 2.0. And I want to say the ranking is so good, right? Everyone, how have you been? Did you miss me? Did everyone miss me? Y'all didn't forget about me, did you? Y'all didn't forget me, right? Everyone missed me. Everyone said, hell yeah, when we return, the hair is so beautiful. I know, right? In any case, though, everyone, it has been a few weeks since the last time I streamed, and I have missed all of you so much. And new phone who dis, right, Scott? Scott's saying literally. Hey, yo, check this out. Perilous just gifted 10 memberships. No way. No way. How hype is this? Everyone who just got gifted a membership by Perilous Potato. Look at this. Look at this. Perilous Potato, did you notice that we got some updated emojis? Did you even perceive? Hey, Cakebot also, we are getting the party started. We are actually thriving so hard right out the gate. As Eric said, that deserves a hell yeah, like you wouldn't even believe. So yeah, as you can see, everyone, and Scott too, no way, Scott. Thank you so much to Scott and Cakebot and to Perilous. Jake is saying welcome back. Thank you. Hell yeah. Can we get some big dubs for the homies? Can we get some big double U's for all the homies who are saying hell yeah to the Dweeby? Everyone who is welcoming me back. Everyone who is saying the Dweem stream is alive. The Dweem stream is thriving. And we are gonna have a good time today or else. Okay? We're gonna have a good time or else because, y'all, while I did need this break, don't even get me wrong, I really love streaming and I am so glad to be back. The prodigy, right? The child has returned. It's me. It's me. I know everyone missed me because, like, honestly, I'm just great like that. I'm just the goated person, but, goat of all time. But real talk though, I am so hyped, not just because I'm back, but also because, as you can see, we get to celebrate our return with the debut of my brand new model. So everyone, since I did my debut back in June, ayo, Ian is saying, ayo, Ian gets me. Ian comprehends what's gonna happen very soon. Ian understands what's gonna happen very soon. But y'all, so I did an initial debut back in June 2024. That is almost a year ago. And since June 2024, we have met so many homies. Really, we've met, like, in June 2024, I think we had like 900 homies. Today, we have almost like 3.7k homies, which is unreal. So I think it is about time I, Dweeby, reintroduce myself to you all. So allow me to reintroduce myself. This new model seems the perfect opportunity to do that, to say hell yes. And I hope y'all are fine with that because that's what's happening. So that's just how it's gotta be. Hey, yo, Dookie. Dookie's saying that's Fatalitreon. It must be hiding some incredible power. Actually true. I'm still a monster, so my head is a weak point. Thank you, Dookie, though. Dookie is understanding. Dookie is perceiving that we're gonna have a good AF time today. And Dookie is gonna get us started. Let's effing go. Everyone, we're gonna do all the good VTuber debut stuff. This is a debut, this is a dweebut, and we're gonna do the model close-up, we're gonna do the presentation, we're gonna do a Q&A, and we're gonna do this from my new living room. Check out my new living room, y'all. Isn't it so cool? Look at my living room. Look at how beautiful this is. I really wanted to go with the whole streamer vibe. You know how like all streamers have like the RGB lighting and like whatnot in the background? Well, me too, okay. Also, yeah, I have my own apartment now. The dweeb is no longer living on the street. She lives in a really nice apartment now. No, I always had a living room, but now, hey, yo! No way! Mazrim just became a dweenius! Hell yeah! Mazrim, thank you so much! Mazrim is becoming a dweenius. Mazrim gets to use all these emojis. Mazrim absolutely use all the emojis. No longer, right? The dweeb is living it up. Living so good. And, y'all, should we just get into it, honestly? Should we just effing go? Should we? Water Gaming loves the pink and black. Nice. 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 Everyone, you want to see my new model, don't you? You want to see it. You want to see the whole deal. You want to see your bunny Noona. You want me to stop talking. You want me to stop yapping. Holy shit, Moy. Thank you, Jake and Moy. Moy is saying rent for the new apartment. Yes, everyone. Every nation is contributing to the rent for my new apartment. Every bit goes to my landlord. Okay. Looking fresh. Thank you, Chaos Skin. Let's effing go. But, let's go. Let's show you the good stuff. Let us show you. This is a VTuber Dweeby, okay? And you know what that means. If you don't know what that means, then what a VTuber Dweeby means is it's a whole thing, okay? It's a whole celebration where we show off the model, we do a presentation, you learn about me, okay? And we just have a good time doing it. So, okay, everyone, before we do all that, as mentioned, can I please get an AO, everybody? Can I please get an AO? The Dweeby wants to get her dwonky on, and then we can get started, okay? Oh my god! Fireflies has got me, Raffles got me, Nazgar, Blank Place, y'all, the homies have got me. Everyone's got me today. Alright, cheers! Hey, yo, cheers! Well, if everyone insists, I guess I gotta take a shot, alright? If everyone says, hey, yo, well then, I guess I gotta do it. Isong is saying, welcome back. Thank you, Isong. What a real one. Isong, cheers to you. Cheers to everybody. Ayo to you all. Let Dweeby take a sip. And let's go. Are y'all even ready? Y'all ain't ready for this one. But you better prepare yourselves mentally, okay? 3, 2, 1. Look. Someone was saying feet, right? Did someone mention feet? Did someone mention feet? Oh, whoa? Oh, whoa? I know, right? Someone mentioned feet. Well, they're not, it's not as deranged as it could be. These are boots, okay? Everyone, we are in my daytime living room because as mentioned, I now live in a house. I actually already had this living room, but I now live in a house and I want you to see my outfit in the light. Okay, so that's why we're in this living room and feet for free, right? Everyone, I want to do this like a traditional debut. If you've seen VTuber debuts, then you know what's up. We're gonna start with the shoes. I'm gonna scroll all the way up, okay? So, what do you think? What do you think? Right, Esong is so right. Dweesong is saying boots with the fur, and Dr. Bungie was looking at her. I hit the flow. Okay, what do you think of these boots though? I own these boots IRL, and I really, really love them. So I thought it would be a cool addition to my outfit. And also, you can't see it, but the boots have heels, right? Fireflyers, they're platformers, and that's important because I am a short lady. So that's me with my boots, that's me with my legs, and moving up to the skirt. Can you even believe this? Can you believe this, y'all? I am going short skirt. It is hot girl summer, everybody. Hot girl spring, whatever. The point is, hey yo, what's good, Mayomancer? Mayomancer is saying I did, let's effing go. Everyone go like all of these super chats that we've seen today, by the way. I forgot to mention, but I am so grateful to you, Mayomancer, and to everyone who has contributed to my rent. Who has given money to Dr. Bungie, my landlord. So everyone though, this is a short skirt, okay? And it is hot girl summer, hot girl spring, whatever. I get to dress how I want, and I love it, okay? This is a little forward. Cakebot ain't ready. Cakebot, you're not even ready to this, because speaking of which, let's move up to my jacket and check it out, it's my crop top. Isn't that great? Isn't this incredible? Midriff belly, lewd to the max, right? This is my favorite part of the model. It is so spicy. And at first I was like, am I too old? Am I too old for this? Am I too old for this? But I decided, you know what? I get to do what I want, okay? And I get to be who I want. I gotta dress how I want. I get to do whatever I want, especially if I look so good doing it, okay? So everyone look respectfully, okay? Everyone look at her. I'm hitting the flow and I'm getting low, okay? And y'all, I love it. Like I said, my favorite part of the new model. I like the Dweeb actually, like, I know the arm's clipping. Don't worry about it, Nick. Nick, don't worry about it. Nobody saw. Okay, you know what? Actually, let me, hold up. Actually, you're right. The arm is clipping really bad. There we go. There we go. How's this? Wow, I should have done this earlier. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. But yes, everyone, I get to dress how I want. I get to do what I want. And I want to show you the next part of my outfit. Look at this. Look at my choker. Isn't this great? I totally yoinked this choker from Yukari. Exactly, low energy. Yukari in Persona 3. I love it. It's literally the exact same choker. Like, I literally went to Yukari's closet and just yoinked her choker. She, like, literally woke up and was like, bro, like, where's my choker? And no, it's mine now. So, I like Yukari as a character, by the way. I know some people don't like her, but I do. So, it completely fits, right? Hey, what's good, Jaff? What's good, everybody? And finally, it's my face! Check me out! It is my face! Look at how cute I am! Let me zoom out a little bit so I don't clip. Look at how cute! Look at how cute! I look really cute! Hell yeah, I do, Jack! Hell yeah! Great face 10 out of 10? You know it. You know it. Everyone, perceive me. Perceive the dweeb, okay? I can puff out my cheeks. I can frown. I can stick out my tongue. And I can wink, 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 and so much more. Very expressive, right, Ruffle? Stare into your souls. Everyone, I own you, okay? This is the Dweekle, all right? Everyone is my peon. Everyone is my dweon, okay? So, puffing of the cheeks, right? Everyone, I also have expressions, all right? I have expressions. Check this out. Hell yeah! Manuel is saying never give up, never surrender. Let's effing go. Nice, ooh. Actually, nice, ooh. Thank you, Manuel. What a homie. Manuel, just for you, we're gonna be angry, all right? We're gonna be angry. I can be so angry. I can mauled to the max. All right? Who made me angry, honestly? Y'all made me angry. Who made me angry? And I can also be intense. I can be super intense. Look at my crazy eyes. Look at how insane I am. Fear me. All right? Fear me. And finally, I can cry. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Who made me cry, huh? Who made me cry? Who did this? Who made me cry? Who did this? Everyone, y'all are making me cry tears of joy, tears of sadness, tears of whatever. The point is, isn't this amazing? Isn't this incredible? Look at all these toggles. Perceive me, everybody. Right, it was Rajong. Gerard is saying who bonked her, and Gerard, it was Rajong and Alatreon. That's actually the truth, but seriously though, don't I look so good? Oh yeah, also my ears. My ears! Look at how my ears move. Isn't this so cute? Y'all, that's me. That's me. Let's zoom out. This is me. This is Dweeby. Let's effing go. I love this model because it's an outfit I'd wear IRL. And it's just, I would totally wear this. I'm not even kidding you. Y'all would be like, damn, you're too old for this. And I'll be like, no, actually, I'm not old enough. And basically, I'm a fashion icon. I am just looking so fine. By the way, Eric, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about scuffed models. Don't even worry about it, Eric. I'll get to that later. We will discuss that. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna do an extremely unbiased poll, okay? Let's do a poll, y'all. Let's do a poll. Don't forget to vote, okay? This is extremely, extremely important. This is the most important vote. Real talk, though, do vote in this poll. Like I said, very unbiased, very fair, very incredible. Everyone vote, okay? Everyone vote, and it's super important because I need to hear your extremely important opinions, all right? So, hell yeah, everybody. Hell yeah. I hope you all love it. What do we think? What do we think? I hope you all enjoy it, you all admire it, you all are inspired by it, because I had so much fun designing this. I really did. The artists I worked with, Kuini and Sophiel, they were so amazing and they really just completely captured my vision. So, fifth option, right? Fireflyers, very beautiful, 1,000 out of 10. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know it, and you know it. So, thank you to Kuini and Sophiel. And now, it's time. It's time for the classic VTuber debut presentation. Okay, if you've ever seen a VTuber debut, you know what's coming up next. You are emotionally prepared for what I'm about to do, and I hope you're ready because you're about to learn about the dweeb. Okay, so let's effing go. Let's actually do this. Let me make sure I have everything open. Hey, I did it! Look at me transitioning scenes properly. Am I a genius? Am I a genius? I really am. Actually incredible. Okay, so everyone, let's go. Check out my presentation, okay? Welcome to the debut, okay? I'm evolving, all right? I'm looking so good. And I am going to... You're all gonna learn about me. I hope you're all ready because I'm about to reintroduce myself to you. My name is Dweeby, and I am your bunny Noona. For the record, everybody, in case you didn't know, I've mentioned before that I'm your bunny Noona. I've said before that I'm your bunny big sister. But in case some of y'all didn't know, Noona means big sister in Korean, right? So that's just a clarification for all of you. Noona means big sister in Korean, and even though you and I are not necessarily blood related, I am still your bunny big sister, your bunny Noona, your bunny Unni, your bunny One-chan, whatever you want to say, and that is what I'm all about. So everyone, I'm sometimes a chill Noona, I'm sometimes a cozy Noona, I am oftentimes a crazy, chaotic Noona, but no matter what, I'm always a homie Noona. So, yes, I'm Korean, right, Red? That is the dweeb lore, alright? That's why I'm a bunny Noona and not, you know, it just felt like it fits me, alright? That is just truly the vibe I want to give off, and it's because I'm chill, I'm cozy, I'm chaotic, and I'm your homie Noona. Homie for real. This is my splash art, and because I am your homie Noona, because I'm your bunny Noona, I make sure you hydrate. I make sure that you eat well, that you get enough sleep, and that you take care of yourself. I beat up your bullies. Isn't this great? I beat up your bullies with my limited taekwondo skills. Okay? I will not let anyone bully you except me. Absolutely not. And I treat you to a very nice meal. Probably to a place that has pastries because I, the dweeb, has a very sweet tooth and I need to treat myself to. And your bunny Noona does all of this because I know you've been working hard. I know you've been doing your best. And that is my dweeb lore. That is all I got. That is the entire lore. My VTuber lore. I am not a god. I am not a princess. I don't have any crazy amazing superpowers. I am just your homie Noona. So, in short, I'm just a random VTuber lady who loves playing video games, and I'm so glad that I get to do it with the Dweem team. That is my deep lore indeed, and that's why we're gonna play games together, we're gonna share new experiences together, and we're gonna lift each other up. That is what we're all about here. So, here's my actual info sheet. Check it out. I go by Dweeby, your bunny Noona, your bunny Unni, your bunny big sister. I also go by the dweeb, alright? Y'all are dweebs, but I am the dweeb, okay? And finally, you can call me the Dweeo. You can call me the Dweeo. And honestly, whatever you want. whatever you want. I don't really, there's just like, you can call me Dweeb, you can call me Dweeb Beautiful, you can call me Dweegenerate. In any case, as long as you get a Dwee up in there, then I'll know what's up. So, more about me, okay? Dweeb for life, right? Can I call you late for dinner? Cole's like, can I call you, like, can I call you waifu material? Well, I guess so, alright. My pronouns, everyone, are she, they. And as for my age, I am probably older than you. I'm seeing, though, that some people are saying that I'm too young to be their big sister. Well, regardless, I'm still your sister. I'm still your sister kind of vibe. And I'm probably older than you, but I'm probably still in your demographic. I'm not older than you. In any case, moving on, I am a short girl. I am 5'3" or 160 centimeters. And check him out. I also want to introduce my homie Dr. Bunju to you all. He is a real one. He is the bunny in my arms, and you will respect him, okay? You will always refer to him as Dr. Bunju or Bunju MD. And Dr. Bunju, he may or may not be named after a certain character in Genshin Impact. He may be named after a Genshin Impact character. A character that I C6R5'd before I quit the game last year. So, yeah. Yeah. But anyways, moving on. Dr. Bunji goes by he, it, okay? And as for his age, literally, who knows? Literally, no one can even ponder how old he is. He's probably as old as the universe, alright? And he is a small AF boya. A tiny boya. He's around 1 foot or 30 centimeters, and he's very easy for me to carry. So moving on to likes and dislikes. Everyone, as you can probably tell, I have some favorite colors. It should be obvious that I have some favorite colors by now, like this aqua color, this pink color, all of that. And you see those colors throughout my streams, throughout my banners, and etc, and etc, and etc. That being said, though, my favorite color is the shade of pink. Look at it. Isn't it so pretty? I mean, this is like the shade of pink that my hair is. And I just like, if you, like, the Dweeb owns a lot of stuff that is this color. So, my favorite color of all time. And also, I'm saying hi to a bunch of people. What is so good? To Uno, to Robin Osiria, to everybody. Robin, we're gonna talk about Robin later, actually. So, Robin, get hype. The beat looks fantastic. Thank you, Reese. I appreciate that. Let's effing go. So, moving on, it's Dweebin time, so you need to learn more about me, okay? It's really important that you all learn everything there is to know about me, okay? Y'all have to memorize my lore. You will be quizzed later, okay? When it comes to other favorites, though, anyways, aside from my favorite color, the Dweeb, has a serious sweet tooth. So, my favorite food is dark chocolate peppermint, and my favorite drink is iced vanilla lattes. But, as mentioned, my favorite drink, alright? My favorite drink, okay? I regularly get turned on soju, but especially yogurt soju. And these days, I am also feeling hard lemonade, Smirnoff Ice, and Kahlua. There's so many choices, but soju is what's up. Soju is all the way. And can I please get another Ayo? Actually, can I please get one more Ayo? Because I'm kind of feeling another sip. I got this yogurt soju bottle next to me just staring at me. And hey, yo, Imp has got me Crossies and Effie and Dookie and Cheems. Let's effing go. Cheers! When I'm feeling so good and when I'm hanging out with you all, when I'm hanging out with the homies, I just gotta say Ayo. I just gotta take a sip. I just gotta celebrate so hard. So, don't forget, during streams, don't forget to type AU in the chat, okay? So I can take shots. Don't ever feel like, damn, am I typing AO too much? Because the answer is no. The answer is no. You're just not even typing AO enough, if I'm real. So let's continue on with the presentation, because I do have an unfavorite. Mushrooms. Ugh. Anyways, here's some more extremely fun facts about me. I have 3 favorite games of all time, and all of those games are JRPGs. those 3 games are Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, and Captain Bartholomew says, why mushrooms? Because they suck. That's why. What? That's why. They suck. Alright, moving on to my favorite games, okay? I just really had to answer that question. My 3 favorite games are Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which to me is just like my favorite game of all time. Excuse me. I love Shin Megami Tensei games. Shin Megami Tensei games, like the atmosphere, the music, the gameplay, the difficulty of Shin Megami Tensei games are so all of it is so good, and Vengeance just completely blew me away. I played the original Shin Megami Tensei that came out in 2021, I think, for the Switch, and Vengeance just like completely like was 10 billion times better than it, and it just completely blew me away. So if you love turn-based JRPGs, play it or else. Okay? Play it or else, alright? Or you can watch my playthrough, because we did play it on this channel, and I played all of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. I did all the super bosses, so definitely check out the playthrough if you're interested. So, let's talk about the other 2 games I love. One is Xenoblade Chronicles, which is insanely good. Xenoblade Chronicles, I mean, so I love Xenoblade Chronicles the Definitive Edition. I think some people had issues with it, but I don't really care. I just really don't care, alright? Because it is so cool. The music is so good. The story is amazing. The gameplay feels so nice for Xenoblade Chronicles. And as some of y'all were saying hell yeah to, my 3rd favorite game is Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia. That game is so wonderful. It is high-key scuffed. It's really scuffed. But it has a very, 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 very special place in my heart. And as some of y'all should know, I actually did a playthrough of Fire Emblem Echo, so you can check that out. It is my comfort game. It will always be my comfort game, and I will always, always love it. Shadows of Valentia is so good, right, Atomic? Actually true. I also have some favorite anime, in case anyone's curious. This is so not relevant to anything, but I'm just gonna talk about it anyways, because I get to do what I want, alright? You all know that this dweeb is a dweeaboo. Alright? So, my 3 favorites are Steins Gate. Steins Gate is a science fiction focused on time travel. I like Toradora. It's a high school romantic comedy. And finally, the Paradise Kiss manga, which I think a lot of people haven't heard of, but I mean, I love it. It's a romance that's based in the high fashion world, and it was all of these anime/manga were amazing emotional experiences for me, so check them out. Check them out. Dweesong is reminding us of the tiger stance incident. The tiger stance incident. Let's not talk about the tiger stance incident, Dweesong. We don't talk about the tiger stance incident. Moving on, before we get into husbandos and waifus, okay, I just want to say that my spirit animal is 100% Kaveh from Genshin Impact. 100 billion% Kaveh from Genshin Impact. He is such a mess. Just like a complete mess, and I vibe with it. So Kaveh and I, we would definitely be friends, and we would get drunk together, for real. He is just the best character of all time, and I love him. So, yeah, Kaveh is my spirit animal, and as for husbandos and waifus, for husbandos, I have way too many to count. I just have I have 10 billion husbandos. For every single game, I can pick all the husbandos, and so I cannot choose at all. But as for waifus, as Ita, Ruro, and Zyle are saying, it's easy peasy. It is so easy for me to choose my waifus, okay? And they have got to be Valletta from Code Geass and Velvet Crow from Tales of Berseria. Look! There's a separate slide just for them. They get their own slide. I have a type, okay? So perceive them. And Firefly is right. I have more husbandos than Carset Fatalis and Alatran combined. Literally infinity husbandos. But when it comes to waifus, these two are just so incredible that they stand above all the rest. Valletta and Velvet Crow, actually incredible. Look at them. How could you not? Look at how gorgeous they are. So, moving on. Time for some more info. Okay, our Oshi mark is this bunny and heart. So I hope it really captures who we are. Feel free to spam it wherever and whenever you want to. As for our name, as y'all probably know by now, we go by the Dweem team in this house. If y'all haven't heard the name the Dweem team, then I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to tell you. We go by the Dweem team in this house, and that's because we are all dweebs on this blessed day. So, everyone, before we get into the new stuff, before we talk about all the new things happening in the Dweem stream, I just wanted to do a little reflection on the model changes over the year and a half I've been streaming. This is the Dweevolution. Because we have been streaming, I've been streaming since November 2023, and that is almost a year and a half. That's legit a year and 4 months. And so there's been a lot of changes throughout this entire year and 4 months. I started as faceless. Top left is my faceless avatar. Right, sure. I started as faceless, and if you go back to my earliest streams, you can witness a mega scuff stream with a mega stuff mic. It was pretty deranged, not even gonna lie. But after starting as faceless, I moved on to 3D VTuber models. So I did not intend to become a VTuber, to be honest. I just wanted to be more expressive in my streams generally. So that is why I started with the free-to-use bunny model. So you see the second model is just literally a bunny, and I used it for a while, really liked it, and so I decided to create my own model. So when made my own model, I ended up sticking with the bunny theme because bunnies are cute, but also by that time, my homie Joey had already come up with the name Dr. Bunju. So he already came up with the name Dr. Bunju, so I had to stick with bunnies at that point. And so that's why we have a tired bunny girl that I created in V-Roy's studio, and that later evolved to number 4, which is the kawaii bunny girl. Right, Raffle? I vibe with the third model for real, right? After I did the kawaii bunny girl, I went 2D for like a second and used this model with a bow in her hair, but like I didn't vibe with it, honestly. I just I don't know, it wasn't the best model. So I went back to the kawaii girl, but after that, I moved on to the model that I debuted back in June 2024, and that's the one that you've grown to know me by. So, that's what happened in terms of my Dweevolution. I have gone through 6 models, and this is, I was gonna say model number 7, but faceless doesn't count as a model. Well, in any case, this is the new model. This is the final act of the Dweevolution. Here I am. Okay? Here I am. The model has gone through some changes, but it has always kept the same vibe. It has always been, and it will always be, the same dweeb. And that's the story of my model. It is crazy to think how far we've come. Actually insane. And by the way, let's not forget the scuff models. Let's not forget the scuff models. I'll absolutely use these in my future streams too. For real. Like, as you can see, we have scuffed models, and we updated the outfits for both of them. Hell yeah. Scuffed models. We are gonna use these for sure. Don't even worry. We're definitely gonna bust them out. Aren't they great? Chibi Dweeby, right? This is my final form. My final form. But yeah, let's get into the new stuff. Are you ready? Let's effing go. So, look. First things first, I'm the realist. And second things second. Second things second, okay? We've got an updated profile picture and banner for YouTube and for all our social media platforms. If y'all didn't know, actually, I do have like a Twitter and like a Reddit and that kind of thing. Hey, yo, Riley is saying the final form is here and the Lord said it was good. Actually, true. This is the 7th day and I'm resting. And I am so glad that Riley loves it. Riley didn't say that he loved it, but I bet he did. So everyone go like this right now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, for real though, I do have social media platforms that I do intend to use someday. The point is, that's not the point. The point is we have a new updated profile picture and banner, and it all has our classic color scheme. Some of y'all may have been able to tell, by the way, that the aesthetic across the board has been updated. So it's still the same, like, aqua. It's still the same pink and, like, coral colors, but the aesthetic is slightly different. So, in addition to all that, we have new scenes! Check it out! Some of y'all may have noticed the starting soon scene is the same as the previous one. It just has a different, the outfit is updated, but the BRB scene and the outro scene are slightly different. So that is, you'll see those in future streams. And here's some more new stuff. Look, You saw my living room already. I know you already saw my living room, okay? But I just wanted to include it as part of the presentation. I am in love with this living room. I love it so, so much, and I am going to use it for pretty much all Just Chatting streams from now on. So, moving on, I also got my emotes updated. Check them out. Some of y'all have been using the emojis, and please use them. They make me so, so happy. And don't forget, I will update these in the Discord too. So join the Discord, actually. Join the Discord. Can someone do the command for the Discord, please? As you can see though, like I said, all the emojis have been updated. Bust out your emojis, bust out the glow sticks, and if you're a member, you can use these emojis as much as you want to. These are the ones that I just showed these 6 because I think they really demonstrate the new outfit. Check out the Giga Chat, isn't that great? Isn't the Giga Chat great? Thank you, Rika and Perilous and everyone for linking to the Discord. So yeah, that's what all the emotes we have. And now let's talk streaming plans. Everyone, as you all know, here in the Dweem stream, we play 3 genres: action RPGs, Atlas games, and JRPGs. So I took a 2.5 week hiatus, but I'm so back. I'm so ready to get back into all these games. And so these 3 categories, as of right now, the games we're playing are Monster Hunter Wilds and Black Myth Wukong. So only 2 games, Monster Hunter Wilds and Black Myth Wukong, but very soon though, we're going to start Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey and Nier Automata. Like literally next week. Next week, we're gonna start Nier Automata, so get hype, all right? Get hype, y'all. And after we finish those games, here is what is in the queue. As people have noticed, there's Elden Ring, right? There's Monster Hunter Rise, there's Unicorn Overlord, Xenoblade Chronicles X. There are so many games that we can play. And as you may notice, Monster Hunter Rise is in the future category. We're taking a break from Monster Hunter Rise at the moment, and we will pick it up again after we finish Monster Hunter Wilds. I did not forget. Alright? I did not forget. I swear. So yeah, that is what is up. As for our schedule. Check it out. As you can see, this is my stream, and I get to do what I want, alright? A W schedule, says Random Bush. Actually, base indeed. This is my stream, okay? And so, I do hope to be very consistent with the time. I really hope to be, every weekday, not every weekday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays at 1 p.m. But as for what I actually stream, who knows? Nobody knows, all right? Nobody has any idea what I'm gonna actually stream. And don't worry, I will let you know what I plan to stream at the beginning of the week, but like from week to week, we're just gonna stream whatever, okay? And we're gonna have a good time no matter what. So you better be there or else. Right, Tui Song? It's stream o'clock. It's stream o'clock. Real talk though, here's the schedule for this week. So, for this week, for the week that we are coming back, our triumphant return from hiatus, we're gonna pick up Monster Hunter Wilds and Black Myth Wukong again. And, I've really missed playing those games. I'm super hyped to get back into them, and it's been a hot second since I've played either of them. So I'm so rusty, but I really like both those games. I hope y'all will be there. So I'm very hyped to get back into it. And we will play Nier Automata and Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey, like I said, but that's happening next week. Instead, as you can see, this weekend we are gonna play Transistor. And y'all may be asking, why are we gonna play Transistor? The answer is because I feel like it, okay? It's my stream. I'm the Dweeo and I get to do what I want. So Transistor is a gorgeous indie game. It is so beautiful. And I actually played the game a little bit as a members only Let's Play, but I messed up my save file. So I have to restart the game completely. I have to restart the game from the very beginning, so I figured I might as well do it as a public stream this time. So that's what's happening. This week, Wilds, Black Myth Wukong, and Transistor. So that's what's going on now. As for the future, who knows? Who knows? I have so much I want to do with this channel. I would love to get more merch. For instance, I would like to get body pillows. Dr. Bungie plushies. I would also love to do charity streams. I streamed It Takes Two with my sister to celebrate our 1-year stream anniversary. I did a charity stream with Celeste to celebrate 2.4k subs, and I have to do more in the future. So everyone, if we hit 5k subs, who knows? What should we do at 5k subs? If we meet 5k homies, what should we do? Let's worry about that later. That's not happening for a long time, but maybe we'll do another charity stream then. I also want to do more collabs. Collabs with both Vtubers and FleshTubers. I have already played Lethal Company and Among Us and etc with some other homies. So I really enjoy collabs. I just, I don't do them too often, but I do want to do some more. We will see what we can cook up. So there's just too many possibilities. Genuinely too many possibilities, and I am so happy that there's so much for us to do. But another 24-hour charity stream. Oh boy, a Chibi Dweeby. Oh, Raffle, that is so good. I love that. Chibi Dweeby plushie. Chibi Dweeby. Perfection. 5k, y'all, if you have ideas, let me know. We will see if we can reach that someday. It's not a problem at the moment. We'll worry about that later. There's just too many possibilities. So yeah, let's see how far we can go. Sky is the limit, baby. Absolutely the limit. They can't stop me. We're gonna go to the moon, baby. The Dweem stream is on fire. The Dweem stream is cooking hard. So that's it. That's the presentation. I hope everyone liked the presentation. I hope everyone enjoyed it, enjoyed learning about the Dweeb, and I want to credit all the incredible artists who contributed to the Dweeby. So thank you to Neptune, Kuini, and Sophiel, and thank you to Hana, Anzai, Filovix, Shirokuro, Yenti, and Zero Kai. I hope all of you love the aesthetic and the model and artwork and everything else. So I also need to give a special mega shout out to Neptune. Neptune is incredible, and he has just helped me so much with bringing my vision to life. Really, he has made the Dweem stream even more beautiful than I could have ever dreamed. My little Dweem stream started in November 2023, and I just could not have imagined how beautiful it would look today. So Neptune, you are the real MVP. Thank you for everything. And as for you guys, as for all of you, thank you to the Dweem team. Thank you. I love, my voice just cracked like you wouldn't even believe. I need to drink some more soju, hold up. Okay, that's us. That's us, says Perilous Potato. Thank you to the Dweem team. I love all of you. All of you, and I'm so grateful for everyone's support. It's been so wonderful to meet so many homies, and I'm just happy that we can all dweeb together. Thank you to all of you. And I also want to give a special thanks here to the super supporters, to the Dwee IPs. I want to say thank you to Nineball, App, Bearpaw Beats, Bilicious Femi, Crossviews, Jaffinator, Kenny Yell, Lonk the Bong, Moy, Ninja, Perilous Potato, Reese Peters, Russ, Scott, Will I Am, Esong, and I think this is Breath of Fire. From my translation, I want to thank all the Dwee IPs. Thank you so much for your support. I could not do this without all of you, without all the Dwee IPs, without all the Dweenuses, without everyone who's a member. And honestly, for real, if you subscribe and you join the Dweem team, you've already made my day. Truly. So don't forget to join the Dweem team. Don't forget to join us for future streams and subscribe. I love meeting new people. I love hanging out with even more dweebs. So join us or else. So yeah. Now it's time for a Q&A. It's time for Q&A. Y'all thought the presentation was over? Did everyone think the presentation was over? Did everyone say, nice presentation, moving on with my life? No, actually, the presentation's not over. So it's time for Q&A. How are you doing today? Everyone, for the record, these questions were submitted in a community post I did. So how am I doing today? Thank you for asking, all right? I am doing so fine. I have missed all of you so much during my hiatus, and I am glad to be back. And it was 2.5 weeks, right? 2.5 weeks of hiatus, so celebrating my return from hiatus with this Dweeby just makes it even better. I am really happy right now. What inspired the Dweeb to start streaming? So, to be real, back in 2023, November 2023. I saw my homie Phantom Hero do his streams, and I thought to myself, that looks fun. I saw him playing video games while I was spending time with the homies, and so that's why I was like, damn, that looks so cool. So I randomly clicked record one day, and here we are now. I did not intend to become a content creator or anything, or to take this seriously at all, but I have loved it. It has been so amazing. What inspired the making of a new model? So, this year, I've decided to take streaming a little more seriously. Just put more effort into my streams, take it more seriously, and as such, I wanted to get a new VTuber model to reflect that. As y'all have noticed, the model itself, like the art and rigging and everything, is just more sophisticated and polished than my previous one. And for the record, like, I didn't even like set up the parameters correctly. It looks better than this. Today I was messing with the parameters and I kind of messed some stuff up, but the model looks amazing. And I also wanted an outfit that was more colorful and distinctive, and I am really happy with it. So I hope y'all love it too. And speaking of the new model, are we gonna get toggles? Are we gonna get toggles? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked about the toggles. Let me show you. Y'all see this beach? Y'all see this? Y'all see the beach? You know what that means, okay? You know what this means. It's time for beaches and bikinis. Beaches and bikinis. You know I had to do it. You know I had to do it. I am so happy with it, and I am honestly looking so good. Look at how good I look. Look at how it's hot girl summer up in this house. Ayo for real. Ayo to the max. And everyone, okay? Y'all are saying ayo at this. Y'all are looking very respectfully, but check this out. Y'all are not ready for this one, okay? Are you ready? You're not ready. You're not ready. Check this out. Check this out. Look! Look! It's the dweeb with a bottle of soju! Isn't this incredible? Isn't this so great? It's gonna be twunky all day, every day, okay? Hell, hey, NK just said ayo. NK, thank you! Thank you, NK. Nice you, lore accurate dweeb, actually true. And everyone, we got the dweeb bikini, we got the dweeb bottle, and we are just dweebing to the max. We are just having a good AF time. So I will definitely be using these toggles a lot. So look forward to it or else. All right, look forward to it. Okay, let's actually switch back to the outfit. But for the rest of the presentation, now that I've revealed my soju bottle to you, we're gonna use the soju bottle for the rest of the presentation. So, moving on, all right? Moving on with the presentation, let me see. Do you have any VTuber talents? No. When is your stream of... When is your... I really have no talents at all. Nothing. I can't sing. I can't draw. I can't, like, do anything. I'm some lady. I can't do anything. I'm so useless. I can just drink soju and defeat Fatalitreon. That's all I got. All right, cheers to me. Scuff is a talent. Actually true. You can... All right, moving on. Moving on. When is my stream anniversary? My stream anniversary is November 16th, 2023, all right? Just so you know, loving us, that's talent. Yes, Fate, that is actually. My talent is loving all of you. So, yeah, the stream anniversary, November 16th, 2023. Thank you, Cakebot. Cakebot is saying you make us happy. That is your talent. My other talent is my voice cracking anytime. Thank you, Cakebot, though. Everyone like this. Everyone go like this right now. What a homie. Thank you, Cakebot. You make us happy. Oh, I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you to say. And yeah, Cakebot, I have been streaming since November 16, 2023. Swashbuckle and I celebrated our 1-year anniversary in November 2024. And this entire time, Cakebot, I hope I've been making you happy, and y'all have been making me happy too. For real. My voice is cracking like you wouldn't even believe. But I don't know, it's been a wild time, and I really hope that we all will be able to celebrate another stream anniversary in November 2025. That will be November 2025 will be 2 full years. Can you even believe it? It's been a year and 4 months since we started streaming. It's actually insane. But I love it. I really do. Okay, next question. Why do you stream on YouTube and not Twitch? So actually, for the record, the Dweeb lore, okay? I started a YouTube channel to upload Genshin Impact Spiral Abyss runs. That's why I have a YouTube channel. I started it like 2 years ago, and I was looking for advice on how to improve in Genshin Impact. So that's why all I posted was scuffed gameplay. So when I decided to start streaming, I just happened to already have the YouTube channel. So I decided to use that to stream. And I did try Twitch for like 5 seconds, as some of y'all may know, but ultimately I prefer YouTube. It's where we had developed the Dweem community at that point, and I was already a YouTube partner by the time I tried out Twitch, so I just figured, yeah, YouTube is nice, as Ian's saying, right? Saving VODs, creating streams is also super convenient on YouTube, and everything's on one platform, so yeah. I am, I don't know. I do have some issues with YouTube though. It would be nice if live streams were easier to search for, and there's no animated emojis or hype trains, and rating kind of sucks. But generally I'm happy with YouTube. So yeah, I mentioned already, I never intended to become a content creator, so streaming on YouTube was not like for the meta. It really wasn't. It just happened that way. Okay, moving on. What just happened? Moving on. What are your PC specs? Let me just show you. Check it out. Check it out. My PC is pretty beefy. And for the most part, sort of, it's been pretty fine. It's been pretty good for streaming. To be honest, I put it through a lot. I put my PC through a lot. Like when you stream, you have 10 billion apps open. So, my poor PC's just chugging along and being like, help, I'm being overworked. But, for the most part, pretty good. For the most part, hasn't had too many problems. The fact that I could stream Monster Hunter Wilds with no problem says a lot, right? So, yeah, that's what I got. Moving on. Why is Swash the best sister? Okay, guess who asked this question? Swash asks me, why is Swash the best sister? And also, first of all, rude, okay? Actually rude, swashbucklet. But real talk though, real talk. My sister Swashbucklet is really, really the best. Some of y'all, if y'all don't know Swashbucklet by now, she is my sister, and I am so, so grateful to have her as my sister. We've just been through a lot together over the years, and I can always trust her and rely on her. She's always believed in me and supported me, and she is one of my best friends. My sister is really, really one of my best friends, and I cannot imagine my life without her. She's just the goated sister of all time. So, as mentioned, right, Rika, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about Swash stealing my boyfriend in Stardew Valley, okay? What we do talk about is Swash being a mostly 99% of the time good sister. And as Riley just did, Riley just used the Swash command. So, everyone, she streams on YouTube too. She streams Final Fantasy, Monster Hunter, Persona, and other games, and her streams are really good, and Swash is an artiste, okay? She draws for all her streams, and it's incredible. So, yeah, Riley already did the Swash command, so please subscribe to her, or else. Okay, moving on in the presentation. Who is my favorite person, and why is it Blah? Tortilla saying, congratulations for your debut. Thank you, Tortilla, I appreciate that. Why is it Blah? Why is Blah my favorite person? And this is actually such a real question. It is so real. Blah is my brother, and he is my other best friend, along with my sister Swashbucklet. So I'm really lucky. I can consider my two siblings to be my two closest friends, and yeah, he is my favorite person. I know Blah feels weird. Blah feels weird about me talking about him on stream, so I will keep this short, but to say a little bit about Blah, he is so smart, he's so insightful, he is so funny, and he's just a really good teacher. I love him, and he will always be my S++ tier brother forever. 5 ever. Okay, who is my Oshi? Is Robin still here? Well, if Robin is here, this one is an easy AF question. My Oshi is my friend, Robin Osiria, and I love her. Robin Osiria, she is so funny and so chill. I love her streams. Her streams just have this wonderful, wonderful vibe. And she streams a ton of gacha games, but the most important thing is that she is just a lovely person. She's so great, and I really, really admire her. So yeah, can we please get the Robin command in here too? It's just !Robin. So please check her out. So yeah, Robin, hello please. Hello please, Robin. You are so beautiful and so wonderful, and I am really, really glad to have known you. Okay, we talked about sisters and brothers and Oshis. Moving on to more questions about Dweeb. What is the first game you ever played? Okay, so oh boy, I cannot remember, to be honest. And I have no idea, but I know that my first console was a Nintendo 64. So when I think to my earliest gaming experiences, I think of like Super Mario 64, Harvest Moon 64, Pokemon Snap, Mario Party, Banjo-Kazooie, those kinds of games. So yeah, Nintendo 64, and I've been playing video games for pretty much as long as I can remember. Gex Gecko. Glover is another banger of a game, alright? What is my favorite JRPG boss? I have to go with Riku Ansem from Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. I really, really love Kingdom Hearts. I just have such fond memories of it. That game is so good. The boss battle is so good. Riku is so great. And I don't know, Kingdom Hearts just completely rocks. Alright, music is good, gameplay is fun, Kingdom Hearts is light, and yeah, and so much more. So I would love to stream a nostalgic playthrough of Kingdom Hearts someday. However, I hear that there's like some issues with streaming it, like, don't people have issues with like copyright, or like, what's the word? Copyright strikes with the music and that kind of thing? In any case, I would love to play it. Maybe I'll play it in the Discord, but, Riku Ansem for real. Can Dweeby handle spicy foods? Kind of? Sort of? I may be Korean, but like, I don't know, my spice tolerance is kind of bad. So yeah, I love kimchi, for real, I do, but like, I cannot eat ghost peppers or something. So yeah, I'm always gonna be about sweet food. Always sweet food. And the question, if you could pick one superpower, which one would you choose? Okay, I thought a lot about this question. Alright, hear me out. What if you could use loadouts, but IRL? Okay? Loadouts, IRL. I don't even know how this would work, but I think it's like a cool idea, alright? So like, let's say, alright, I want to get ready for bed. It is nighttime, I want to sleep, so I use the sleep loadout, okay? And when I use the sleep loadout, I immediately change into pajamas, my contacts are immediately removed, I'm immediately clean and cleansed, I immediately feel tired, I can immediately start snoozing, and I can immediately start getting that REM sleep, okay? Wouldn't that be cool? It would save me like 5 minutes, and it would be so 100 billion% worth it. Actually true. Yeah, Captain Bartholomew! Loadouts with a magical girl transformation screen. Perfect. Actually, that's exactly it. And I know that like you could use this in like cool ways, mundane ways, but there are a lot of possibilities. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff we could come up with. So it would be cool, right? Sailor Dwoon, oh my gosh, that's an incredible Twee song. I love it. But yeah, for the record, people are asking what are the games we've played. And these are all the games that I have played on stream. All the games. Look at them. A lot of flippin' games. It all started with gacha games. First stream was Genshin Impact, way back in November 2023. After that, I picked up Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. I quit gacha in September 2024 because it was too expensive and too time-consuming. So after I quit gacha, I picked up Monster Hunter. And I did not expect much from Monster Hunter, honestly, but I am so glad I ended up trying it out. I super can't believe I didn't pick up Monster Hunter earlier. It really is so much fun. And so yeah, now I've played how many Monster Hunter games? I also picked up Black Myth Wukong, which I will absolutely finish. I did mention that I'm gonna play it Friday, soon. Later this week, very soon. So yeah. Gacha games, Monster Hunter, Black Myth Wukong. I've also played Atlas games, pretty much from the start. So, I played Low Energy's asking, should World and Iceborne really be listed separately? I mean, it's listed separately on YouTube. So, like, when you select the category for games, it's listed separately. So that's why I listed it separately. And I have them in separate playlists. It's fine. And the point is, I've played a lot of Monster Hunter games. Well, not all the Monster Hunter games, of course. There's a ton of Monster Hunter games, but I have, in the very short time, I started in October and I've already picked up 3 of them. So it rocks. So yeah, that's action RPGs. As for Atlas games, I played Persona 3 Reload and Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance the day they both came out, and I love both of them. So, Persona 4 Golden I may play at some point in time. I do intend to play pretty much as many Shin Megami Tensei games as I can get my hands on. So, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, and Unicorn Overlord probably. For the record, I did try Metaphor Fantasio, and it was fine, but I just ultimately decided to drop it. It wasn't quite for me, but maybe I'll pick it up again someday. I did spend cash money buying it, so maybe I'll pick it up again someday. No promises from Metaphor Fantasio though. As for other games, some of y'all may remember Sister Sundays. My sister Swashbuckler and I played Stardew Valley together, and we did a charity stream anniversary week when we played It Takes Two and Doki Doki Literature Club. So yeah, we may start Sister Sundays again, sister streams, whatever, at some point in the future. But right now we're just doing our own thing. So we will see later on. I also plan to play more JRPGs. We've only played Fire Emblem Echoes so far, but we are going to add Nier Automata to the list. So more to come on that front. Nier Automata, like I said, next week. I also played a couple short games for special occasions. We did Luigi's Mansion and Celeste. So I probably will do shorter games for future charity streams as well. So that is the shorter games we played, and I've also played some games just randomly. Just completely randomly, like Holocure, Melatonin. I don't even know what we're talking about here in chat. Melatonin and Crypt of the Necrodancer. So yeah, everyone, we've actually done a lot on stream. A lot on stream. Look at how many games this is. It's crazy to think that we've played so much together. When I actually started writing them all out and going through all my streams, I was like, damn bro, we have done a lot. An impressive amount. And this list is gonna get longer and longer and more base the longer we stream. Okay, next question. How do I play multiple games at a time and on a schedule while keeping the feeling of fun and not feeling like it's a job? So, I like this question a lot because I haven't really thought about it before. I haven't thought about it at all because about streaming being a job. I do secretly hope to make streaming a full-time career someday, secretly. But streaming is it's very different from a traditional job, right? The fact that I have complete control over the channel, there's so much flexibility. And so because it's so different from a traditional job, it can seem really low effort. But that being said, the Dweeb, I take my streaming really seriously, as hopefully you all can tell, right? So I try really hard to have a stream that is always high quality. I try it, that's why I got this new model. That's why it's important to me to have some structure to streaming. So that's why I have a schedule. That's why I try to be punctual and reliable. And, there are job-like qualities to it. But I do all this because I love streaming so much. And I know it sounds silly, but I feel like streaming is truly a calling for me. And I don't know, entertainment has real value. There's real value and importance to entertainment, and I think, I provide that as a streamer, right? So it's given me a sense of purpose, and to be able to play games while I'm streaming, to be able to experience all of that with you, it means a lot to me, and that is why I pour my entire soul into streaming. And that's why it's still fun. I hope y'all can feel how much of my soul I pour into streaming. I hope you can feel my soul, okay? So that does come with stress and pressure though. So because streaming means a lot to me, I hold myself to a really high standard. And I know that can lead to burnout eventually. So I'm trying to prevent burnout, which is why, for instance, I needed this hiatus. But when it comes to this being fun and not a job, I do stream for me. That's the only reason I stream. And once it starts feeling like nothing more than a job, once it feels like I'm just clocking in, then I'll probably quit. So hopefully that's not gonna happen anytime soon. In the meantime, please forgive me when I take breaks. And that is why it's still fun. That's why it's still such a good time. So yeah. And to answer the question as to why I stream multiple games at a time, it's because I just have so many games I want to play and I want to keep things fresh. So yeah, I'm glad I started playing multiple games at a time, honestly. And you know, I will try to like rotate things. I'll generally want to experience multiple games at once, but sometimes I'll just lock in. I'll like, y'all saw the schedule. Honestly, y'all saw the schedule. I do what I want. Okay, this is my stream. I'm the Dweeo. I'm the dictator. I'm the boss. Okay, I does whatever I does whatever. The point is, all right, I will generally want to experience multiple games at once. So, like I said, in the future, in the very near future, it's gonna be Wilds, Monster Hunter Wilds, Black Myth: Wukong, and Nier Automata. So, look forward to it, okay? Look forward to it. Okay, next question. Have I had more fun playing games since I started streaming them, or the opposite? So, I think overall, streaming has made playing games more fun. And I cannot imagine playing games without streaming them. So streaming in general is just like, it's added a new element to gaming for me because I get to experience it with you, right? With all of you, with the Dweem team, you get to experience the struggles, the tragedies, the victories, and etc, etc. And more importantly, one thing I really love about streaming is that it encourages me to play more games because I don't really like grinding or going full completionist on stream. So instead of just like spending thousands of hours on a single game, like I did in Fire Emblem. Like I did in every single Fire Emblem. I spent thousands of hours on each Fire Emblem game. Instead of doing that, I start new games. So, which I think is really good, honestly, because like when you play new games, you experience new lore and new characters and new narratives and new game mechanics, new metas, etc. And I find that like my brain just gets like a little more wrinkled. It wrinkles your brain and it's just like a richer gaming experience. So the thing is, however, even if I enjoy streaming, it still requires like work and brain power. So, like I said, streaming can maybe seem low effort, but like it's a very active experience. So gaming, like when you stream and game, the gaming itself is no longer like a chill. I mean, it's still chill, but it's just like, it just becomes very active. So like when I stream, I can't zone out. I mean, I could. I can do whatever I want. But when I stream, I don't zone out, so it's not always as relaxing. So, because of that, and because sometimes I feel like I should stream every game I play, I like, sometimes, like, games are not as relaxing for me anymore. That being said, though, I do have some games that I now play off-stream. So, like, I no longer feel, like, obligated to stream every single game, so I do, like, a lot of grinding in Monster Hunter, and I replay Fire Emblem Fates off-stream, and I play those games completely for me. So I can just totally zone out and relax while playing them. So yeah, streaming has not killed my love of games, but it's definitely changed how I experience them. What has been your favorite moment on stream? Okay, everyone, y'all should know by now that the dweeb loves a challenge, right? And even if I'm not the best or the most skilled at games, I love pushing myself to my limits and I love achieving big dubs. So, when I think of my favorite moment ever on stream, it's actually super recent, and it is the victory against Alatreon. That's Alatreon, and that is my favorite moment ever on stream. That whole journey and run-up, like, I was forced to get good at the game, I was forced to actually learn, I was forced to train for dozens of hours, I was forced to focus and lock in for 35 minutes, and I had to do that on stream with all of you. And Fatalis and Alatreon, but especially Alatreon, beating Alatreon, it's just like, honestly, it's one of the highlights of my entire life. Like, that was one of the best days of my life. Because Alatreon, more so than Vitalis, when I took on Alatreon, it seemed so impossible. It just seemed insurmountable when I first took it on, but I didn't give up. I never ever gave up. And finally I achieved the victory. Finally, I deserved to win. I really did. And Alatreon for me, like, I was forced to really learn how to play the lands. But by the time I fought Fatalis, I had already kind of improved a lot. But Alatreon, I had like a whole training montage. And Fatalis, once I beat Alatreon, Fatalis seemed possible. But Alatreon, the first time I was like, I cannot do this. I can't do this. I'm not good enough for this. And also defeating Alatreon was at like the end of a 9 hour session. So just like that like dopamine rush was incredible. I don't know. I mean, I really shocked myself, honestly, with my tenacity. Like, I shocked myself with how I didn't get tilted even once. So, like, you know, every time I was defeated, I got back up, and I always knew I was trying, and I always was kind to myself. So yeah, after beating Alatreon, I feel like I can do anything I set my mind to. Really, I can do anything. I can do absolutely anything. It is totally possible. I may not do it the best, and I may not do it the fastest, but I can work hard, I can improve, and I can believe. So, that's Alatreon. I will never ever forget that night. It felt so good to beat Alatreon. It is, like I said, one of the best moments, not just of stream, one of the best moments of my life, and I am going to carry that spirit into everything else I do. Okay, do I worry about getting pigeonholed into one specific type of game? Yes. I used to worry about that a lot, actually, especially when I was streaming gacha games, because like I think gacha fans like kind of only play gacha games. So yeah, I was worried back then that like if I streamed JRPGs or something, people would get annoyed. But like I said, I stream for me now. I'll play what I want, whatever I want, whenever I want, because I feel like people can tell when I'm not loving what I'm playing. So like if like Metaphor Fantasia, I think like towards the end it became kind of evident that like I wasn't completely loving every single second of it. So yeah, I because y'all can tell, I think it's even more important for me to just like stick to what I love. So even if people see me playing a certain genre of game, right? Even if they say like, hey, you play Monster Hunter, just stream Monster Hunter, don't play anything else, only stream Monster Hunter. You shouldn't, even if someone is like trying to force me to only play one genre or one game, now I'm gonna be like, cool, but ultimately I play what I want. Cool, I'm glad you enjoyed Monster Hunter, the streams, and I hope you'll stick around, but I'm gonna do what I want. So yeah, sometimes I do wonder if I'd grow faster if I stuck to a niche. Like, would I grow faster if I only played Shin Megami Tensei? Would I grow faster if I only played Monster Hunter? Would I grow faster if I only play XYZ? But I mean, I don't know. I gotta stream for me, okay? I'm a variety streamer, and that's just how it's gotta be, alright? That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Okay, so yeah, speaking of which, speaking of how things are, people are asking me, will you play this specific game, react to this specific video, create this specific kind of content, etc, etc, etc. Okay, dweebs, I'm gonna be real with you, okay? I'm gonna be real with you. There are so many incredible games out there, so much incredible media out there, so many cool projects I want to take on, but there's limited time in this lifetime and in this universe, okay? So even though I'd like to, I cannot do literally everything that everyone requests. Alright? Dweebs? So, since I won't be able to get around to everything, I have to prioritize. So I'm going to prioritize the things that interest me the most. Thus, even if many people request a specific game, request like watching a specific video or event, I am still going to play the games that I want to first. So, don't get me wrong, I am really glad that everyone's so passionate about these things. People like love these games and love these experiences, and they really want us to experience them together, but I just cannot do everything. I just can't. So please don't pressure me. Please don't pressure me or bully me, okay? Please don't bully the dweeb, okay? I mean, maybe you may not want to be in every single stream, but I do hope you'll stick around, really, and I hope you'll want to experience what we do in the dweeb stream. So, don't forget, we play action RPGs, Shin Megami Tensei games, and JRPGs here. So if you like those genres, if you like action RPGs, Shin Megami Tensei games, and JRPGs, then we're probably gonna play something you love. So, you should still stick around and still hang out with us. And 3DS games, right, Game Bowie? For real, though. For real. But generally, we'll do what we can, when we can, and we're gonna look good doing it, alright? Right, Rika? I beat up the bullies. You know what? Yeah. I beat up your bullies, so you should beat up my bullies, too, alright? We beat up each other's bullies. Next question. What struggles have I experienced with streaming? If so, how did you push past them? So to be real, when I went into streaming back in 2023, I had no idea what to expect. And the number one thing I learned about streaming is that it's a lot of work. It's so much work. There's so much to think about. Like, you know, like graphics, getting YouTube streams to actually work, tech issues, like so much more. Elden Lord is saying, VTuber is more about the personality. Hell yeah. It's more about the Dweem team spirit. And the Dweem team spirit, though, for real, like, streaming can be exhausting, though. And as I mentioned previously, I've started to take streaming very serious this year. So, like, starting 2025, I am, like, really trying to put a ton of effort into stream. And so, because of that, that means that there's so many little things that I now pay attention to because I really care. I really care about making every stream as high quality as possible. Like, I hope that's obvious because I care a lot about that, okay? And there's just a lot that goes on behind the scenes, like a lot. And the Dweeby works really hard. For the record, I work really hard. But I love streaming. I really do. And that's what keeps me going. Streaming is really important to me, so I want to keep pushing through. And even though I sometimes need to take breaks, the love for streaming is what motivates me to push past any obstacles. Okay, any collabs I would dream of having? Any plans to collab with other VTubers? So nothing specific comes to mind, but I am just happy to meet other content creators generally, both VTubers and FleshTubers, and a lot of people are doing really cool things. So I'm not aiming specifically to collab with anyone, but I just want to meet people and learn from them. There are a lot of people who really inspire me. So yeah, no specific plans at the moment, but I will let you all know when that happens. But I should mention, one collab I do hope to pick up again, and that many of you should know about at this point, is Sister Streams with my sister Swashbucklet. So I do love playing games with her. We used to play Stardew Valley every weekend. Right now we're kind of doing our own thing, but in the future, I hope you'll look forward to the next time we can stream together. So yeah. Any project or dream to share with the dweebs? So, when it comes to projects, I'm hoping to create videos in the future. Yes, actual videos, like long form videos. Currently, I focus on live streaming, obviously. But I would really like to start making video essays and video guides and that kind of thing because I've got some big things, okay? The dweeb has a big brain and she's got some big things and I need to share them with everybody. Everyone needs to hear my thoughts and my big things, so... That being said, I know they probably won't do as well as streams, but they're projects that I want to take on for myself, and it'll probably be a lot of work. Video editing is really hard, so I'm trying to work on my skills there. So yeah, as for dreams, I mentioned this earlier, I do hope to go full-time as a streamer someday. Someday. It's very unlikely to happen anytime soon, if ever, but if I could be a full-time streamer in 5 years, I will be so happy. So, we'll see. That's my dream. And, at the moment, I still need to work and twerk to sustain myself. We're not full-time, alright? I need to work and twerk to sustain myself. But if I ever go full-time, we will be able to create even more content. So let's hope we get there someday. Okay, looking at where I started and where I am now, how would I describe my streaming career? It's been wild. It's been crazy. I could have never predicted how things would turn out. Like, when I look at my earlier VODs, I can see how scuffed they were, and I can see how I didn't know what I was doing. But over the last year, I can see that I've grown a lot. I can see how much better my streams are today, how much my effort has paid off, and it's so cool to see. So, yeah, I feel like I've grown as a person, and as a streamer, as an individual, and I did not expect that from streaming. But it's now my favorite part of the day, and the fact that I get to play all these amazing games and vibe with the homies as I do it is it's really wonderful. So, but real talk though, I've got to describe streaming as wild. Like, I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I started. There's been a ton of ups and downs, and things can change really quickly, but I think I've done a pretty good job, like, adapting generally, I hope. So, yeah, I don't know where we'll be a year from now, but I've enjoyed every second. Finally, are you happy with the progress you've made so far and how much you've accomplished? I like this question a lot because I haven't really thought about my streaming journey like this. You know, I haven't thought of my streaming journey in terms of, like, accomplishments. But when I think about it, I am happy with it. I am happy with my progress and with how much I've accomplished. Because, you know, to be real, I focused on numbers a lot when I first started streaming. But when I focus instead on intangible things, then I can see that, yeah, I am really happy with where we are today, right? I'm really proud of 3 things. First of all, I'm really proud of taking on streaming and sticking with it. Streaming is it really forces you to put yourself out there, and that's always very vulnerable. And it forces you to, like, you know, you're on a stage, right? So you're putting yourself out there to be judged, and that does require some courage. So it does require some courage, and I am a little impressed that I continue to do it. So yeah, that's number one. Number two, I'm really proud of how my streams have improved. So I talked about it already, so won't talk about it much more, but I think I'm pretty proud of the quality of my streams now. I think they're way more polished, they look pretty good, and I am proud enough to show my parents. At least. Dweem Mama and Dweem Papa have witnessed the Dweem stream, so yeah, I'm proud enough to show them. And third, I am proud of the Dweem team community that we've created. I did not expect that we would even have a Dweem team community. Like, I never thought I'd start a Discord server, but I think we've created a really cool group of people. We've cultivated a community that is chill, positive, compassionate, and kind, and that means a lot to me. So yeah, I like this question because it helped me reflect on everything. And when I do that reflection, I think I feel really good about where we are today. Finally, the last question. Who is the coolest VTuber and why is it Dweeby? So, this was a question that was asked for the last Dweeby, and I honestly have to answer it again, okay? It is the most base question I've ever heard in my life. It's actually so base, and it only has one answer. One answer, and that answer is super cheesy. Why is it Dweeby, y'all? Why is Dweeby the coolest VTuber? It's because whenever she streams, whenever she VTubes, she is doing it with the most wonderful homies of all time. In other words, it's because of you. So thank you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here at the Dweeby. That is the presentation, and that is the entire debut. I hope we all got to know each other a little better today. I hope that y'all enjoyed the model and the presentation and everything. And we're just thriving and surviving today and vibing for real. So I just want to say, before we close it out, I have loved every single second of streaming. I really have, and I cannot wait for so much more. Everyone, you all make me so happy. You really do. And everyone who's here, everyone who's a member, everyone who's a subscriber, everyone who just joined today and is hanging out with us, you are the reason I love streaming so much. So much love to all of you, really. All right, I think that's everything. That was a lot. I think that's everything. That was a lot. That was too much dweeb to handle at once. That was a lot of dweeb. So I'll have to see you in the Dweem stream. All right, tomorrow we're gonna be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Friday, Black Myth Wukong. In the future, we're gonna be playing all those games I talked about, including Shin Megami Tensei and Nier Automata, and all those so many other games we're gonna play. So everyone, make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget to subscribe so I can be sure to see you in the Dweem stream. One more soju sip for the road, says Rika. All right, one more soju sip for the road. And that's it. That's everything. Thank you again for being here for the Dweeby. I am so happy to have seen you here, and I'll see you in the Dweem stream. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you, Fang. Fang is closing us out strong. Fang is saying, hell yeah. Well done, Dweeby. Congrats. Nice you. Nice you. Fang is the homie. And that is a perfect way to end our debut. Mwah to Fang. Mwah to all of you. I love you all. And everyone, I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.